And now, I would like to welcome to the stage the host of today's celebration, Secretary of State Jesse White, a man who probably doesn't need an introduction, but it's fun to introduce him anyway because there's so much of a wonderful history that he's lived. He is Illinois' 37th Secretary of State and the first African American to serve in the office. He was elected to the office in 1998. He won landslide victories in 2002, winning all 102 counties, and again in 2006. And on November 2nd, 2010, he was re-elected to a fourth term, garnering more than 2.5 million votes statewide, which is more than any statewide constitutional candidate in over 30 years. The Illinois Secretary of State's office is the largest and most diverse office of its kind in the nation. It provides more direct services to the people of Illinois than any other public agency. I bet all of you are familiar with the Thompson Center in one fashion or another, and really with this part of the Thompson Center. White's efforts to make the roads of Illinois safe have resulted in new, tougher standards for teen drivers, as well as harsher penalties for drunk drivers and those who are texting while driving. As you know, White is the founder of the internationally recognized Jesse White Tumbling Team, which is celebrating its 53rd year. I think all of us have seen them perform. In addition to being coach of the Jesse White Tumblers, he was also a paratrooper in the U.S. Army, a member of the Illinois National Guard, a reservist, a Chicago Cub baseball player, a Chicago public school teacher, a state legislator, and the Cook County Recorder of Deeds. This is a man who hasn't done very much, has he? Let's please welcome Secretary of State Jesse White to the stage.
Thank you very much, Nasita, for those fine words. Special thanks to Eric for giving up his time, his efforts, and his energies to be here with us today. I also want to thank the general counselors from all around the world for being here with us today, as well as the deputy consul generals, and of course my good friend Jen Lee, who is the chairman of the Asian Advisory Council, and a special thanks to Ms. Lisa Cole for her involvement with this wonderful program. Each year we gather to celebrate Asian Pacific American Heritage Month and the local humanitarians who serve in our communities. The month of May has been chosen to commemorate the first Japanese immigration to the United States on May 7th, 1843, and to mark the anniversary of the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad on May 10th, 1869. The majority of the workers who laid those tracks were Chinese immigrants. And at this year's celebration, our theme focuses on humanitarian efforts that Asian Americans have made to help make our community and our country a better place to live. Inspirational role models like Lieutenant Colonel Tammy Duckworth teach us that hard work and perseverance are the keys to success. After sustaining life-changing injuries, Tammy became an advocate for veterans and people with disabilities. She went on to effect legislation in both the Illinois Department of Veterans Affairs and the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. We celebrate Tammy's spirit and courage through her every battle in her life. In addition, we are honoring local heroes who are health professionals, business owners, scientists, artists, and volunteers. Our society is nothing without the giving spirit of individuals reaching out to help their fellow man and woman and to make their community a better place in which to live. Our heroes have served in many ways, from translating for immigrants and providing health care for underprivileged populations to helping people to find work and adjusting to life here in the United States. All of our heroes have contributed to our state with their acts of kindness. I am proud to honor them today. I would like to thank all of you for participating in this worthwhile celebration. Take time to learn about your fellow man and woman. Learn a little bit about the various communities. Try to learn to speak their language, eat their food, learn their dance, and when you've done those things and more, society is a better place for all of us. So with that, I'd like to thank you for joining with us today. Remember my philosophy of life, and that is do something good for someone every day. And thank you and enjoy.
Thank you so much, Secretary. Thank you so much, Secretary White. And now